I wanted to go live because I don't feel like making a video and uploading it and all that. It's just easier for me to go live. I think I want to put these nails on for the holiday. I gotta wash Haley's hair first though. I was sitting here thinking, at the beginning of the year, my project for this year was supposed to be my mood blanket, but I ain't finished it. And I'm not motivated to finish it. Is it gonna get finished? Yeah, it's gonna get finished. Um, because I've made the squares, I just haven't put them together because joining is just not the best, the best thing that I know how to do. I can't join them together. I'm gonna try to learn how to do the continuous join stitch method, but that's why I like doing the solid granny square blankets. Well, not the solid granny square, but the big granny square blankets, because I don't have to worry about joining and all of that. Not while I'm here. So next year, I do want to do a year-long project, but I'm not going to do another mood blanket, temperature blanket, or anything like that. I'm just going to do a continuous blanket where I use the same stitch all year round for one blanket. And whatever mood I'm in, whatever color I feel like using that day, that's what I'm going to use. And at the end of the year, I'm going to see what it looks like. All different kinds of yarn. None of it, I'm not going to have a pattern or anything that I'm going to go by, other than I'm thinking I'm probably either going to do the granny square stitch, since it works up pretty fast. It's easy, it is mindless. I don't have to sit here and concentrate and count stitches and do all of that. Or do an entire blanket of just single crochet or double crochet, which I have done many times before. Like I didn't learn new stitch until this year. No, 2024. That's when I learned a new stitch. That's when I learned this stitch here. And then I learned the solid granny square stitch this year. I learned how to make a doll somewhat this year. The moss stitch, linen stitch, I learned those. I haven't made a blanket or anything out of it. I just learned the stitch. I think those are the only stitches I learned this year. So I just got to decide on what stitch I want to learn. I did order another Jonna Basford planner. So in that planner, like my old planner, I just went through and documented my color mood for the day of the granny square that I was going to make, what color yarn I was going to make. So that was what I was using that for. My next planner, and let me show y'all the planner, because I did finish what I was going to do with the planner. I finished that. As far as coloring in it, this is my 2025. But my new planner is not just going to be about the mood blanket. It's also going to be documenting the color that I used for my continuous blanket for the year, the and also any other projects, like if I do make, say, a bunny, because I do want to make a stuffed animal, I'm going to document in here what I learned, the new stitches I learned, all of that. I'm going to document in my new planner. I'm also going to document any pages that I complete in coloring in my adult coloring books. I plan on completing my adult Legos in 2026 because I have 2 over there. I purposely haven't bought any more because I haven't even started on those yet. And I got a puzzle. I'm gonna finish the puzzle. That I got a jigsaw puzzle. I'm gonna do that and document that in my planner. But I'm gonna show y'all everything I colored this year in my Johanna Basford book. So of course I did the cover. I finished this page. I mean, you always start out good with your documentation. You always start out good. And then it just falls off. I colored this one. I like this one. This one here. Completed that one. Hello, Tom Penny. This one I did not complete, but I did start. Really wasn't too into it. I didn't like it. I really didn't care for this one, but it wasn't much to do, so I went ahead and finished it. As you notice, I don't hardly ever do the background. I guess I could have done the background. I didn't feel like it. Most people, they'll draw their own backgrounds and stuff. I did this one, which I like. I like this one also. See, most of the pages I did do. This took me months because it's so tedious. And it's still parts of it I didn't color. I just left it white and said that's the color of the box. That's the color of the piece of paper. This, I think this is Small Places, Johanna Basford's. I think that's what it's called, the book this came out of. It was a lot. This is an office space. That was a lot. This one was fun. I completed. I did not complete the succulents. I went through a phase this year of trying to start a succulent garden. How you kill a succulent, I don't know, but I did. I couldn't keep them alive, and I didn't finish it. Plus, I used up majority of my green because I have some other coloring books that is just about plants and flowers, and I always seem to use up those colors, the green. I started this one and didn't complete it because I wanted to do the leaves in different color greens, and I ran out of green. As I still have my green color pencils, but I wanted to use marker and my pens. This is one of the only gel pens I have left that got green in them. I finished the chandelier. Completed. You see, majority of the pages I did good. You know, I was doing good, and then my documentation started to slack off. I wanted to do this one, but I wasn't inspired enough to do it. I may come back to this book and, you know, finish some of the pages that I didn't finish. As you see, I finished this, but I did not do the background. I never did. I didn't do this one. It was a lot. I didn't complete this one, but I did try it. I started, and then I was like, I can't. This is another one that I just couldn't do. I couldn't get into it. I really haven't seen anybody who'd have completed that one. It was a lot. I completed the tea set. And look how much it bleeds. Hopefully the book, it should be here tomorrow. This book it's upside down for half the year. So hopefully this new one that I get, it comes correct. It's printed correctly. But whoever printed the last book, this book here, half of the year is upside down. So I had to flip the book upside down. This is a vanity I colored. Completed that one. Did I do the walls? No, I did the mirror. Completed this one here. It's like a glamping tent type thing, I think. Couldn't get into it. Didn't even attempt the fish. I could probably do the fish. Couldn't attempt. I finished this one here, the tree of life, or whatever you want to call it, with the little monkey. I did the fish. I didn't have a lot of downtime this year either. This one I actually did do a background. The beehive and the honeycomb. I did do that one. This is a tiny house boat. Boat of tiny houses. Then I did that one. This one I tried to complete in fine point Sharpies or gel pens. Wasn't working out. This little tree house castle situation, it didn't work out for me either. I didn't do that one. I just got a phone call. I hope it did not end my live. Because I can't really tell. Since no one is saying anything, I never can tell if I'm really live or not, or if it stopped. I wish somebody would say something and let me know if I'm still live, because I can't really tell. And I'm not about to do this again. I don't know. Hopefully I am. Will it help if I put the correct? Okay, it still says I'm live. Okay. Anyway, the dragon and the mouse. I don't know what to put right there. I'm not a good freehand drawer or anything. I did all of these little small ones. This is like a bakery shop. Like a tree. I mean, what is it? Y'all know what I'm talking about. This one was actually fun to do. I know a lot of people color this one. I didn't like it. I didn't finish it. I may come back and finish it later. Then I started to just kind of taper off. I didn't want to do nothing. You know, I would start and then didn't want to finish. Then the book became upside down. So now the pages start to be upside down. I hope my new book that I get in the mail tomorrow is the printing is better than this. So, and I also, when it started doing that, I didn't want to do it no more. Then it went back right. I did the fox. That was in the fall. I started these potions, but I didn't have, at this point I'm starting to run out of the pens that I wanted to use to color some of this stuff. I did the flowers. I started the octopus. I finished this. Well, I don't know. Then Christmas came and I said, I gotta do a page. A Christmas page. And also have her Christmas book. So I'm working, and I think this is the last one that I did. I didn't do any more after this. So, I mean, I worked through it. I did all right. But this 2026 year, that planner is going to be something different. I'm going to do just a continuous blanket. And see, the difference is the blanket will probably be larger than a regular temperature blanket or mood blanket, because It's however many squares or lines or rounds I want to do that day. Right now I'm working on my sun drenched blanket, my yellow blanket. This here. I've been working on this for about 2 weeks now. It's supposed to be like an ombre blanket. I'm using all Red Heart yarn. Once I run out of the yarn, that's when I'm gonna stop. So however big it'll be then. I also want to I'm supposed to be making a blanket for someone. And I told her, if you buy the yarn, I'll make you a blanket. She want a king size. Girl, I ain't made king size for myself. A king size blanket? You know how much yarn a king size blanket for a king size big? She don't realize it. And this is the chunky yarn. This is the yarn that she wanted. I bought this myself. She was only gonna buy 4 for a king size. For the size blanket she want. You thought you were gonna be able to do that with 4 of these? I bought 4 myself. And I'm waiting on her to buy 4. That'll be 8. And however big the blanket is, after 8 of these, that's just what her blanket gonna be. But it's not gonna be no king size. I'm telling you. Because I don't have a problem making you a blanket. But you're gonna have to give me the yarn. You're gonna have to provide the yarn, especially if you're talking about a king size. Ma'am. But this is all the yarn that I need to use up. All of this yarn is for my well, with the exception of this, majority of this yarn is for my mood blanket. This was a blanket that I made already. I don't like this yarn right here. The way it works up, I do not like it. But I'll probably put that in my blanket for 2026. I bought this yarn for my solid granny square blanket that I've already finished. That's for my mood blanket. Then I have all of these. I bought this on the Joann's clearance. I came too late. That's all they had left. Got 4. And then, so I don't like this. I do not like this yarn. That's why it's still in here. But I need to get rid of some stuff. I've made 5 blankets this year, going on 6. When I finish this yellow one, that'll be my 6th blanket for the year. I got my daughter's closet, but this is the solid granny square stitch one. This is the double crochet blanket. I made that years ago though, and this is my first granny square blanket that I made this year. So 2026 project, year-long project, it's gonna be just a continuous blanket. If I do 20 lines a day, 20 rounds a day, then it's wherever it is. And I just want to see how big it gets. So right now, I'm frogging or taking apart this project I had started using Dollar Tree yarn, but then my Dollar Tree stopped selling. They ran out of yarn, and they recently stocked up. And they did not have any of these colors, or all they had I think was black left, and then the velvety type textured yarn. That's all they had. And they didn't restock. They restocked in November. I've been working on this since the spring. So I'm taking this apart, and I'm going to actually use this yarn in my 2026 blanket project. Hopefully I can make a elephant. I want to make like a stuffed elephant, bear, bunny or something. I'm gonna try to do that. But I like making blankets because it's just mindless crochet. I don't ex- I don't like having to sit here and count and let me count these stitches. Let me make sure everything lining up. Because I like the Tuscan crocheted stitch. I do. I have all the needles, the hooks and everything. But then it's like I gotta concentrate more to do it. I am gonna make a dog mat for my dog. I'm gonna make a little mat to go into his cage, my miniature schnauzer, because he does not act up like the doodle. But honey, Chase the doodle, his owner coming back to get him in a couple of months. He just left last night, and Chase wanted to go back with him so bad, but he can't. He's not ready for him yet, so he got to stay with me a little bit longer, and then he's gonna be gone. He's the main dog that he's the only one to be tearing up stuff. Peanut, the miniature schnauzer, he doesn't tear up stuff like that. So I was gonna make Peanut a mat to go into his cage, his crate. Because right now he just sleeps on a flat sheet. I don't even have to shut the crate on Peanut. Peanut just go in there. That's his little house. So I'm gonna make his little crate into his little house, make it a little homely for him. I can't do it right now because Chase will Chase will tear everything up. Huh?
Anyways,
Put them back where you got them from.
okay, gone.
Why I gotta
What did I do?
talking back? That's what you did. All I asked you to do was put them back where you got them from. That's all.
Aggressively.
But that's all I wanted to do was give you an update. I posted a short earlier today about my Michael's delivery. I'm still missing one of my anniversary cakes. They delivered 2. I'm supposed to have 3. I'm gonna work those up eventually. But I wanted them. I wanted it. I didn't get the color. Well, I did. I got one of them. I did get the color I wanted. But I wanted that blue and whitish, and I think it's lavender mixed into it. I wanted that one, but that one sold out. So I got one of the Christmas color ones, and I got, it's like pink and purple-ish color one. So I got those 2. If you want to see what all I got, then, I mean, you can look on my shorts. I just posted it today, if you're interested. I was telling my friends and family and whoever who wanted to get me anything for Christmas, because I don't ask for nobody to buy me nothing. If you want to, you can. If you don't, I ain't gonna get mad. I don't care. Christmas is for children anyway, in my eyes. So as long as the kids are taken care of. But anybody who asks for anything, ask me if I want anything. I tell them, yeah, get me some yarn. Just, that's all I want. Give me some yarn. So one of my friends did. He sent me a box of yarn. The cakes are about that big. I think it's about maybe 15 little cakes, and it got a little bag. Let me show you. He told me not to open it until Christmas, but I ain't followed directions. And the time I got that box, I was like, oh, somebody done got me something, girl. Somebody got me something, girl. So he got me this. This is the color cake I got from Michael's, some carrying cakes. And then I got this one, but I was supposed to have 2 of them. I'm gonna make a Christmas blanket out of that one. Anyway, this is what I got. This is what I got. You have not because you asked not. Not asked and he delivered. So it came with a bag. Let me see how many is in here. It came with this little book. I was going to try to make a bag. I've never made a tote or anything. So I was going to use this yarn to make a tote. I was going to try and follow a pattern that's in here and make a tote. So this bag here. That's what I'm gonna try to make with his yarn. So see, I got all of these yarns. I didn't count them all. And then it came with a hook pouch and more hooks. What is this? Nipper. The rest of this stuff, I don't know what it, okay, that's a tape measure. Needles. Placeholders. I didn't even open this to see what all is in here. What is this? I don't know what this is. Knitting needles. Okay, I don't knit. Anybody want this? Let me know. I'll send it to you. What am I gonna do with it? I've never seen curved knitting needles. I need those curved like needles like this that are those metal ones, except they got a bend in them, like a slight angle. I need those. I need to go to Michael and get them. Sit this way. What else is in here? I don't know what these are. These are called knitting needles too. Yeah, I don't know how to use those. Knitting gauge. I crochet. And all of this will be used in a crochet project. So. But I wanted to show you all my gift. My friends got me some yarn. If I would have just got one of these little bundles, I'd have been like, oh my God. Oh, somebody done sent me some yarn, girl. Somebody done sent me some yarn. So yeah, I gotta do my daughter's hair. Yeah, I just wanted to show y'all that. Let me show y'all that. So that's all. Give y'all a little update on my end of the year projects, what I've done this year, and what I plan to do next year. I also have an Amazon list that I created, but I don't know how to put it on YouTube. You know how people, they post their Amazon wish list? I have one for just like my crafting stuff, for, you know, my coloring and my yarn and all of that. But I don't know how to post it. I mean, I put it on my YouTube, but I don't know how people are supposed to see it. Because it's like in the, I guess I can put it in the description, huh? Anybody know how to post an Amazon wish list or how people attach that? Let me know, because I don't know how to do it. And I do have one. Let me show y'all my wish list. Y'all want to see it? This is my Amazon wish list for my coloring and my yarn stuff that I want. Urban Farm Boys, he made a blanket. He made granny squares using this ice yarn. And I want to use that yarn. I don't have any of those books, but I figured it would be fun. I wanted to try using this knitting machine. I wanted to try that. Then I have all of my yarns. This is a diamond art board I was going to give someone for a gift, if she make up her mind if she wants to do it or not. But then I have the yarns. But yeah, once I figure out how to post that, I'm gonna see if I can put it in the description of my video, of this live. Y'all think I can? Let me see. It says shared on here. Invite. And it says view only. But how do you know who to send it to? Like, how do you know where to send it? I guess you can just send me a message if you wanted to send me something, and then I would send it to you. I don't know. Now my dog's outside barking. It's probably another dog out there. It's not that serious. And that's Peanut. That's not even Chase. That's Peanut cutting up out there. I'm trying to see if I can do this. Why y'all need my home here? My daughter been on my page, on my account, watching her little cartoons. Now that's all I see is Toca Boca. Hi, Damien. I see you in my comments. How do I do this? I got it under customized channel. No, that's not it either. Anyway, I'll just put it in this in the description of this live. How about that? That way, if anybody feels giving in their heart, you can go on my Amazon thing and put it on there. Because clearly I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, I'm about to get off this live. I've been on here for over 30 minutes. Thanks to everyone who has joined and liked and subscribed to my channel. And I will see you all next time.